What's going on, guys? I'm Marty back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and this is going to be a quick video this week, so not going to be showing the skins off. As you can hear, Tarkov is indeed in the background because I'm loading into a scav raid and I've been waiting 11 minutes and 45 seconds, so I think it's probably glitched. So you get to listen to some Tarkov music. How exciting. Look at the other top sellers today. We have the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and the Legacy Kevlar pants being at number 1, which would suggest perhaps you should buy the Kevlar hoodie over the pants, but we'll talk about that later. Followed by the Frontier Decor pack at number 3 for the top sellers, but out of the limited store, the Black Gold L96 is at number 3. Currently sitting technically at number 4. Let's get started with the Black Gold L96, going for $3.85. It's a continuation of the Black Gold set. We've had a decent amount of weapons and metal gear come out for the Black Gold set. Pretty sure we had clothing and other armor as well, if I'm not mistaken. But look, overall, some of the Black Gold weapons have performed quite well, above the $4 mark. But the L96s are an item that you can't craft in-game. You can only get them from like airdrops and stuff like that, those kind of crates. And so it's going to be harder for people to get the L96, especially if they're like a subpar player. So look, overall, I don't think the demand for the Black Gold L96 is going to be that high. We don't really get that many L96 skins in the game that often, so that does make it a little bit easier. Also, the Gold L96 I do think will have a little bit of demand because, you know, everyone loves the Gold L96 skins and the gold weapon skins from like Black Ops and other COD games, etc. So as a long-term investment, I do think the Black Gold L96 can make you money, but it's currently $3.85, and I think you can pick it up with a buy order for cheaper off of the community market. And so if you want to pick this up as a play skin, I don't think you'll lose money, but if you want to invest in it, I'd recommend getting the Black Gold L96 off of the community market with a buy order to maximize your potential profits, and overall I would skip it on the Rust store because I do think it'll be a long-term investment. Right, moving over to the Blackstone AR, going for $3.05, and quite frankly, this is a weird looking skin. So it does just have, by looks of it, some like obsidian or something like that as the body of the AK. But look, overall, I'm not so keen on it, and I don't really think the Rust community is going to be overly hyped for this this skin. Also, if it does become a set, I really don't think it's going to have that much hype, so I don't think it really matters. If it does become a set, I don't think it's really going to have any hype behind it. Still, the ADS also is thankfully in the screenshot, so good work to the skin creator for that one, but it looks like it just has a black ADS, which isn't ideal. You'd want to have like a red iron sight or something like that, just so you can have a little bit of a contrast from the background picture, and then it'll make it a little bit easier for you to see your sights. But overall, I do think the side body of the AK looks okay, but everything else just looks a little bit, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look poppy enough or showy enough for the Rust community's ADHD little brains to want to pick this one up, especially for $3.05 when there's already so many other AK skins in the game already on the community market. A lot of them are below this price, so not going to recommend investing in the Blackstone AR off the Rust store for this week. Moving over to another continuation of the Chameleon set, we have the Custom going for $3.85, and I think as a long-term investment, all of the Chameleon skins will be a good long-term investment, going for around $5 plus in my opinion. So overall, I'm going to recommend investing in the Chameleon SMG. Don't really have too much to say about this one. If you haven't seen them in game, definitely go and check them out. All of their color changes in like this kind of range of green, purple, pink, etc. But it looks really cool, and it's a very unique weapon set. So I will recommend investing in the Chameleon SMG. I think that those skins are pretty awesome. One downfall of the Custom is that it doesn't say Custom. I don't understand why they didn't just call it Chameleon Custom SMG. It's literally what the gun's called. So that's really the one negative I have to say about the Custom here. But besides that, nice skin, and I do think it'll perform well as a long-term investment. Moving over to the Cursed Bandana, I think this is the first of the set. Do we have, okay, we have the Cursed Poncho as well. The Cursed Bandana is going for $1.55 down the store price, so overall I think it's probably not really going to do that well, because I mean we've got a lot of bandana skins, but at the same time I don't think it's going to do poorly either. So if you pick it up as $1.55, even if you're picking it up as a play skin, I don't think you're going to lose money off of it. So overall, I will recommend investing in it, but I also don't think it's going to go up that much. But I wouldn't be surprised if the cursed set, did continue and we got more gear for it. And so if we had road sign for it or a jacket for it, then you could pair it with like a wolf headdress and it could actually be viable in PvP. So the cursed bandana can actually make you money, in my opinion. Plus, everyone loves the edgy satanic stuff and like skeletons and skulls and stuff like that. So overall, I will recommend investing the cursed bandana off of the Rustodom store, which is $1.55. And moving over to the cursed poncho, similar things here. Let me quickly just cancel that call for a second. Cursed poncho, $3.05 above center store price. Not going to recommend investing in that one because it's above center store price. We also have we've actually got a few other black poncho skins in the Rustodom store already. And I think they look better than this one simply because of the belt. I think the belt really does let this one down, personal opinion, but I do think without the belt, this would be a nicer looking skin. So pretty edgy, but I really just think the belt doesn't really fit the aesthetic of this jacket poncho, in my opinion. $2.05 as well. I don't understand why the poncho is above center store price, but the cursed bandana isn't. Also, the ponchos in general are a lot easier to be replaced, where you can wear like a jacket, which is going to be better, and you can wear wooden armor as well, or bone armor, etc. Right, so not going to recommend investing in this, is my point. Hard suit jacket is going for $3.05. And the hard suit skins in general aren't really performing that well. So this is going for $3.05. There's actually only one other hard suit skin, which is above $3.05, which is the hard suit kilt. So jacket skins actually do typically perform quite well because we don't get them accepted that often. But I just think this hard suit skin set doesn't have any demand. It doesn't have any hype behind it. The jacket looks kind of cool, but I think the skin set as a whole is kind of ugly, to be honest. Also, the front of it doesn't really match very well with the jacket. The front hoodie doesn't match with the jacket, so I think that's a bit weird. Like, you'd want them to go well with each other, and they kind of seem to clash in the middle, and I don't really love that. So $3.05 for the hard suit jacket. Overall, I don't actually think you're going to be making money off of this one, and if you want to try and invest in it, I'd recommend getting it off of the community mark with a buy order, but overall, I won't recommend investing the hard suit jacket off of the Rustodom store for this week. Moving over to the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and the Legacy Kevlar pants. Of course, these are a continuation of the Legacy Kevlar set, which has been popping off as our first decent skin set for 2024. And overall, I'm pretty sure this is actually the first video of 2024, so we're starting it off with a quick video, and it's also a day late, so good work me. This is basically the Legacy Kevlar set complete. All we're waiting on now is boots and gloves, and then we'll see if they end up making road sign and if it gets accepted in the game. But I actually do think the set will continue with gloves and boots, and I don't think that this is really going to do too much to the price of Blackout, because it is quite different to Blackout. It's a lot more shiny, whereas the Blackout is more of a matte skin. So I wouldn't really be worrying if you do have the Blackout set, although in saying that, the Legacy Kevlar set is going up, and it's gone up even more in value since the hoodie and pants have gone out. Since they've come to the Rustodom store. So the Legacy Kevlar set has been successful so far. And overall, I will recommend investing in both the Legacy Kevlar pants and the Legacy Kevlar hoodie. Check what the subs are and the predicted sales on SCMM, and then go from there with which one you want to buy. But I reckon the hoodie will probably perform better than the pants overall, and that is what I'd recommend. But overall, I will recommend investing in both the Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants off of the Rustodom store for this week. Moving over to the second last skin, we have the Pirate Large Box, going for $3.95, and this is the first deployable of the Pirate set, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we've had a door yet, but this does have a slight glow to it, but I think the screenshots are pretty subpar, just having the screenshots not fully in the dark for whatever reason, so it's not really showing the glow off very well, but it does look like it has like a light kind of glow instead of the actual like paint of the pirate stuff glowing. So overall, I think it would be cooler if the white stuff all just glowed, but it seems to only have like the light stuff. In saying that, it does have the play side of the large box glowing, so I think that's a good thing, but overall I'm not going to recommend investing in it because it is $3.95, and I do think that it's not going to have that high of a demand, to be completely honest. So I think you could probably get the Pirate large box off of the community market with a buy order, because I don't think it has a very high demand at the moment. So I'm not going to recommend investing in the Pirate large box off the rest of them store for this week. My Tarkov is definitely glitched, and I'm not going to load into this scab raid. Moving up to the final skin of the week, we have the Pirate SAR, which is super weird. We've had an SAR skin of the same collection accepted when we had a box skin of the same. That's really weird. Really weird combo. I don't know what Facepunch is doing there. But anyway, we've doubled up on the Pirate stuff for this week, and we have the Pirate SAR. First glance, it looks quite nice. Let's have a look. It's going for $3.05. Does that have a... What's that glow sight? I think it's just a standard black glow... sorry, I said glow sight. I think that's just a standard black iron sight. I actually like that they've got the cross, like the X marks the spot kind of thing, on the back of the ADS instead of a skull, because it does actually mix it up a little bit. You would expect something like this to have the skull, but the skull is indeed on the magazine. So I actually do think that makes it look a little bit more unique. Also, the X is also slightly off-centered, so I think it just makes it look a little bit more interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think the iron sight is red or a different color to the rest of the primary part of the iron sight, and I do think that is a shame because I think this is a nice looking SAR skin, but overall I think you probably won't lose money off of this if you pick it up as a play skin. It is $3.05 standard store price for weapons and tools, but I don't really think you're going to be making that much money off of it either, so I think you could get this for cheaper off of the community market with the buy order, and so overall I'm not going to recommend investing in the Pirate SAR off of the Rust store for this week. That is going to do it for this week, guys. That is what the store is looking like, and a quick reminder of what the top sellers is looking like. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.